channel trade, Stratum says, praise be to Allah, end of line. In channel trade, Panda says, just like you're giving 3 rounds, people give 3 items % carat and % esters, end of line. In channel trade, Smokeathem92 says, man who is you Panda, nobody even talked to you street esters, end of line. In channel trade, Kev says, did you just censor stupid, end of line. In channel trade, Partyfish says, probably should smoke less so you don't type like an idiot, end of line. In channel trade, Dark says, TANNNNNNNNN, end of line. In channel trade, Panda says, haha, end of line.
So here, Joe, I'm just not going to talk a whole lot right now.
In channel trade, Dark says, smoking squares, end of line. In channel trade, Ditterolite says, MFS can't teleport to into SMH, end of line.
Alright, peace out.
What's up, man? I'm having a hard time hearing you.
In channel trade, John Williams says, personal insults, nice default simpletons, end of line.
Need to fuck off the trade channel and quit arguing with their bullshit, dude.
In channel trade,
Ridiculous.
Cylinderus says, carrot, end of line.
It's ridiculous.
In channel trade, Smokeathem92 says, where did I spell it wrong? Go take another beer, man, end of line. In channel trade, Partyfish says, again, you hype like you have the of the code, end of line. In channel trade, Smokeathem92 says, man, that ain't an English class, that's internet typing, end of line. In channel trade, John Williams says, insulting someone's economy internet is a massive self-report lol, end of line.
That's
In
new.
channel trade,
Yeah,
Bert says, you're
whoa.
crying in a trade chat, end of line. In channel trade, Partyfish says, I mean, he's terribly stupid if he's raging about people helping each other, end of line. In In channel trade, TSBUNICORNJT says, wait, we help people around here, end of line. In channel trade, TSBUNICORNJT says, keep up the good work, I like to hear this, end of line. In channel trade, Smokeakin92 says, let's just stay in town and beg in the trade chat way easier like that, end of line. In channel trade, Candy says, we're not allowed to anymore according to these big boys law, end of line. In channel trade, Smokeakin92 says, you right, end of line. In channel trade, Party Fish says, he didn't spam unit with people carry heaps of random spare at $$ to help people out, end of line. In channel trade, John Williams says, no, fair the difference between help and PPL and betting for handouts in trade chat, you're avoiding the purpose of the game, end of line. In channel trade, Scene 15 says, WTD5 don't PDCIC, end of line. In channel trade, Candy says, there is no purpose, he got the game, he can do whatever he wants with it, end of line. In channel trade, Smokeakin92 says, bro the dude is probably not even Paragon of DL5 and he's already asking for elites and casters, go give him an IDCL and mail, end of line. In channel trade, Candy says, LMAO you do care, you're still here repping, end of line. In channel trade, Thunder Chan says, asking for help is avoiding the purpose of a multiplayer team game, well that's confusing, end of line. In channel trade, Smokeakin92 says, when you could buy I could not care less, don't worry, end of line. In channel trade, Party Fish says, if you didn't care we would have typed them at $ like you did into the chat, end of line. In channel trade, Candy says, carrot, end of line. In channel trade, Hulk says, go play Koku, end of line. In channel trade, John Williams says, now you're just being inflammatory, end of line. In channel trade, Metal says, I've never seen this much typing in this game, go grind nerds, end of line. In channel trade, Party Fish says, the game is so easy I can do both, end of line. In channel trade, Scene 15 says, WTB5 on to DZIC, end of line. In channel trade, TSBUNICORNJP says, anyone got any beast ball boots they want to trade for, end of line. In channel trade, Dark says, smoke acting hard on Diablo, end of line. In channel trade, Dark says, both no thanks squares, end of line. In channel trade, John William says, still typing, Dark, AHM, end of line. In channel trade, Panda says, %carat ampersand asterisk jump LMAO you don't get to talk you were whining and gatekeeping, end of line. In channel trade, KBHAO says, WTS item link, Grand Diamond, 600M, end of line. In channel trade, John William says, inflammatory, personal attacks, classic, end of line. In channel trade, Panda says, salty boy got a gatekeep, classic, end of line. In channel trade, level 23 says, they just got here, did I miss anything, end of line. In channel trade, TSBUNICORNJP says, anyone wanna come do some icy demon boy with me, end of line. In channel trade, Stratton says, he was a captain's chief, end of line. In channel party, Razvan Garrett Doyle says, GG, end of line. In channel trade, Izakuri says, item link, the Umbra Crux, WTS, end of line. In channel trade, DairyDaddy420 says, item link, menacing estuarian symbol, item link, low 9 loop of potent exchange, item link, circle of bristling vengeance, end of line. In channel trade, DairyDaddy420 says, item link, bristleback devil's palm, item link, bony helm of temporal incisions, end of line. In channel trade, Dark says, jumpy, trading is a handout, end of line. In channel trade, Panda says, LMAO you just met, we finally calling you out son, end of line.
Use it well.
In channel trade, Panda says, you were happy yapping away with your other gatekeepers and putting others down, end of line. In channel trade, Jumpillion says, you just proved my point, thanks, end of line. In channel trade, Scratim says, there's no chemical solution to geographical problem, end of line. In channel trade, Bug says, Huawei is the guy who is calling other people idiots for how they type now, claiming that people are making personal attacks, end of line. In channel trade, John Williams says, nope, end of line. In channel plan, Maria Gamma 16 says fake, end of line. In channel trade, Scratchim says there's 2 people that know what happened, and I ain't one of them, and that's pretty simple, end of line. In channel trade, Dark says, Jumpy explain how trading is a handout, end of line. In channel trade, Dark says, oh wait, end of line. In channel trade, Panda says, not Jumpy just salty about people playing the game different than he does, end of line. In channel trade, Toyota says, I'm sorry to bother you, but what's the best way to farm new witchcraft powers, end of line. In channel trade, Bug says, farm whispers in the active zone, end of line. In channel trade, Panda says, just keep farming the new seasonaries, end of line. In channel trade, DairyDaddy420 says, item link, Fists of Fate, item link, Round Drinker, item link, Forward Plate of Endurance, end of line. In channel trade, Panda says, it takes a while but they have buffed it today, I think, end of line. In channel trade, Toyota Camry says, I've been farming the pit like a fool, end of line. In channel trade, Fury Terror says, Dude was buying God Slayer from earlier, end of line. In channel trade, Candy says, LMAO you are so sad, end of line. In channel trade, Rob says, people begging in global chat has been a thing since these games started, end of line. In channel trade, Rob says, I was there in the old times, end of line. In channel trade, Candy says, it's a video game, no one is hurting themselves, if they want to skip a bit of the game to get a new build up and running it's completely fine, end of line. In channel trade, Cutter says, sits in his recliner and pops popcorn into his mouth, end of line. In channel trade, John William says, stop the rage they isn't you, end of line. In channel trade, Stratin says, she's crazy like a fool, what about it daddy cool, end of line. In channel trade, Cutter says, time for another beer, end of line. In channel trade, Excel says, WTB me for gold, end of line. In channel trade, Toyota Camry says, so to get word of siphoning my Shafar noodles first for it, end of line. In channel trade, Candy says, you buy it from Lewis Petrie, end of line. In channel trade, John William says, farmer resource a new zone to buy from Alter, end of line. In channel trade, TSBUMICORNJP says, doing to tormented demons, anyone wanna join, end of line. In channel trade, Toyota Camry says, I don't have it unlocked, I should clarify my apologies, end of line. In channel trade, Party Fish says, if it's a power that you can't buy you either need to rank up to the chat dollar in order to nightmare dungeons / pick for altars, end of line. In channel trade, Candy says, UHH go to our season plus 1 XG, end of line. In channel trade, Night
Hello?
Stalker says, WTB will gem, end of
Playing
line.
my game.
Hello?
Oh, Jesus.
What's up?
Well, you called me. I was calling you back.
Yeah. So,
In channel trade, John William says, altars unlocked from season quest progression, note, end of line. In channel trade, Excel says LF lead gain 15200 M, end of line. In channel trade, Fury Tarot says buying back, end of line. In channel trade, John William says just USC and Quest, end of line. In channel trade, Party Fish says yeah offers aren't until after seasonal rest, end of line. In channel party, Toman TZILK says GGS, end of line. In channel trade, Excel says WTSE on 250M, end of line. In channel trade, Toyota Camry says tie everyone, end of line. In channel trade, Stratton says, daddy, end of line.
Hello?
So did you not get any ice cream?
No, I told you I probably wasn't gonna.
You just got me this
That
pie.
fucking Walmart spent $120. I got a thing of litter for the new litter box. Fucking 40 pounds of it. You should have seen me trying to put it in my cart. A guy finally walks over and says, "Can I help you?" I'm like, "Yeah, just push this on my cart, please."
In channel party, to do Duddard
I bought
329 says,
cookies.
for to me from Cherry,
I'm
sorry
on my
guys,
bed. Are
end
you
of
there?
Where?
line.
No, fuck. Yeah, this pie is fucking really good. It's amazing.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of shit. I needed body soap. I needed deodorant. I got me a toothbrush. I think I threw that sack on your bed.
You bought cookies?
I bought some Chips Ahoy cookies, probably on my bed. If they didn't disappear with my fucking Miracle Whip, somebody better go find that in the goddamn fridge, or I'm gonna clean out the fridge and they're gonna come home and nothing.
Dude, this fucking game. 1 sec.
Go to bed. It's midnight.
In channel party,
Byron.
to do Duddard 329 says,
Hold on.
Gliscor at me if you're port
I
from
don't want to
Cherry,
talk to you.
end
I'm
of
fucking
line.
starving. I feel like shit. I can barely move my fucking arms, especially the pneumonia arm. Jesus Christ.
No ice cream. You said you bought cookies?
Yeah, Chips Ahoy cookies. Don't you fucking eat them all.
Where are they at?
Probably in the foot of Leo's bed somewhere.
Not. This is the only pie you got?
I got me a pumpkin pie. Maybe I'll eat it this time.
Fuck, that pecan pie was good. Oh, so good.
78 cents at Walmart.
Thank you.
There's 2 cans of chili in the bedroom if you're hungry.
Yeah, I am hungry.
But